The Philippines is a vibrant nation full of life and color. But what makes the country stand out above the rest is the culture that defines it. Philippines is an archipelago that comprises of 7,640 islands and 18 regions with beautiful destinations to go to and a bunch of amazing people you'll meet. Everything has a story to tell and how it became part of every Filipino's life. The country is also known for its breathtaking destinations, unique and rich culture, amazing delicacies, and hospitable people. These are some of the reasons why the country is immensely beautiful and fascinating to witness. Filipino culture. The Filipino culture has varied influences from previous colonizations, deriving mainly from the culture of Spain and America. We can easily notice it from the way people live. Examples of these are their language and religion used. But despite of these foreign influences, the old Filipino culture has been retained and are clearly seen in their way of life, customs, and their traditions. Of such, the Filipino culture and values are very evident and has largely been appreciated and applauded in many parts of the world.
The food culture in the Philippines is very different from that of the Western culture. Filipinos are big eaters and love to eat rice. Rice is a food staple in every Filipino's meal every day. It's quite impossible to see a Filipino who doesn't eat rice unless that person is on strict diet. In fact, there are many restaurants who even offer unlimited rice. That's how huge Filipinos' love for rice is.
Filipino values. The Filipino culture and values are just among the good things that are appreciated by many people from across the world. In the Philippines, family is valued so much. Children live with their parents until they are married. The Filipino family culture is something that many people applaud because the locals value family time so much. Some other noteworthy and great Filipino values are as follows. Bayanihan Filipino culture. Before the Filipino used the serenade harana, a woman he was courting. Filipinos call their older siblings ate for older sister and kuya for older brother to show respect. Hospitable. So much respect for the elderlies, pagmamano or kissing the elder's head on the forehead, and many more.
Music, arts, and literature. Music, arts, and literature plays a big role in the Philippine culture and arts because Filipinos are very creative. When it comes to music, they use materials, usually raw, to create sound. This is one of the main examples of indigenous practices in the Philippines.
Young girls while mothers with babies.
Culture and traditions in the Philippines. Another great thing to know about the Philippine culture is that Filipinos love celebrations. May it be a simple event like a grade school moving up, birthdays, job promotions, or celebrations. For a patron saint, no occasion is too small not to celebrate. For example are the Philippine Festival, which are also among the most remarkable cultural practices in the Philippines, where Filipinos give all out to celebrate the province or town fiesta. One best example is the Sinulog Festival in Cebu. The Sinulog Festival is the biggest and most popular festival in the country. The feast is in honor of the Holy Child, the Santo Niño de Cebu, Fiesta Senior, which is celebrated every third Sunday of January. where people converge along the route of a grand solemn procession and partake in the gaiety amidst a Mardi Gras type parade immersed in wild colors and the constant beating of the drums fit senior. Celebrations are a huge part of the Filipino traditions and Philippine pop culture. So, if you want to party like a Filipino, make sure to attend any of these festivals where you'll experience and witness the best of the Philippines culture, including the lively Philippine cultural dances.
As for me, there are several ways of promoting Philippines culture. First, creating museums, cinemas, and performing venues to showcase Philippines culture and to ensure heritage preservation and promotion. Second, promoting cultural rights. Third, establishment of civil structures to be used for cultural activities. Fourth, development of a pool of creative talents. Fifth is children are ensured to have access to arts and education.
How to promote Philippine popular culture. So, as of today, we already know that most of the people are using social media, right? Especially in your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So, as a student, to promote a Philippine popular culture is to share or to post in your social media account on what the Philippines do, how the Philippines do, especially on their folk dances, traditions, and delicacy.
Genuinely, Philippines is our country which we should be proud of. Our culture, customs, traditions, and our way of life makes us intrinsically diverse. After all, we should raise our flag as we stand tall as Filipinos.
Piliin mo rin ang Pilipinas.